Hello, fellow mutants. Welcome back to another video. As I have a hard time speaking for today, I have no idea why. But apparently, the Arrowverse Lex Luthor actor supports Henry Cavil after the Superman exit, and I feel like it's unanimously that way that people has been supporting Henry Cavill as Superman. I mean, I liked him as Superman. I think he sort of he deserved Man of Steel 2, and I feel like that should probably have happened. Like, make Man of Steel 2 be the last Snyder first DCEU movie, you know? Because, and it will be kind of be poetic in my opinion, because Man of Steel initially started the Snyder first version of the DCEU. So it would have been even more, it would have been poetic if that sequel was the thing that helped end the Snyderverse. Plus, everybody just agrees in general that Henry Cavill should have been Superman in his own movie for at least one last time. And I agree. Anyways, let's read, shall we? John Cryer, best known as Lex Luthor in the Arrowverse franchise, offers his support to Henry Cavill after the actor recently exited the DC universe as Superman. 2022 was an emotional roller coaster for fans of Cavill's portrayal of Superman. After being absent from the DCEU since 2017's Justice League, Cavill reprised the role in the Black Adam post-credits scene for a special cameo that was meant to be a taste of things that are yet to come. Which, admittedly, even though, Black Adam has kind of lost some money from what I've heard, I would have loved to have seen a Superman versus Black Adam movie. I mean, I also would have loved to have seen a Shazam versus Black Adam movie too. Let's be real, because I think that Black Adam should have been introduced in Shazam too, and so that way when Shazam Black Adam movie comes out in alternate universe, alternate timeline, we could have had the Black Adam movie be BS versus SM or something like that, being Black Adam versus so BA versus SM, Black Adam versus Superman, or Black Adam versus the Man of Steel, and that could have essentially led into a Man of Steel 2. That's just me, I don't know. Anyways. However, DC Studios CEO James Gunn announced recently after that our Superman reboot is in the works and will not star Cavill as the titular lead. While fans have had strong reactions to Cavill's Superman exit, DC actors have also responded to the shocking news that came out a few days ago. One of them came from Cryer, who joined the Arrowverse as Lex Luthor in Supergirl and went to appear in the Crisis of Infinite Earths crossover. The Supergirl loom took to Twitter and to show his support from the British Star, saying that he and Cavill should have a drink as his way of expressing his thoughts of the surprising DCEU news. And the Twitter, which they have a screenshot, says Henry Cavill and I are going to have a drink. Which you guys can look at this, because I'm going to put the link to this in the pinned comments down below. So if you guys want to read this, you guys can. I usually put all my the articles I read in the pinned comments down below. So if you guys want to read this without having to hear my voice, you guys can. So Cryer's Lex was last seen in the Arrowverse during Supergirl Season 6, where he served as one of the final antagonists of the Melissa Benoist star drama. While Supergirl may be over, there are at least one remaining DC TV show that Crier's Lex could pop in on next year. Well, two, technically. Because they go on mentioning Superman and Lois, but the other one I'm referring to was The Flash. Because The Flash is coming out with this final season in February. I think it's 9th, the first Wednesday in February. So there's that. Anyways, despite Superman and Lois taking place in the Arrowverse, the show established in the season 2 finale that it actually exists on an alternate Earth in the shared multiverse. And I swear to freaking God, Superman and Lois is confusing in terms of like, one day is in the Arrowverse, next day wants to be out of the Arrowverse. It flirts with being in and out of the Arrowverse, and it's annoying. God damn it, it's annoying and confusing. Anyways, with the Flash season 9 being the last Earth Prime series on the CW, the Scarlet Speedsters show could bring Lex in for an episode or two. Okay, so I jumped the gun too soon. Okay, happy they mentioned essentially why I mentioned earlier that Lex could appear on the Flash, and technically Jon Cryer could be the Lex Luthor of Superman and Lois. I mean, we did have the fake out moment in like season 1 with I forget his name, but that black bald guy. People like at first we thought it was Lex Luthor, but it turned out to be not him. So like it was like it could like just saying Jon Cryer could be Superman and Lois version of Lex Luthor, but I don't remember if that Lex Luthor is dead or not. I don't remember. Anyways, Crier's Lex was last seen in the... Oh, wait, I already seen that? God damn it, okay. The one thing that makes... Let me get rid of this notification because it distracted me, sorry. The one thing that makes a Lex appearance on The Flash a little tricky is the fact that the Supergirl series finale saw him get sent to the Phantom Zone. However, by the time The Flash Season 9 premieres in 2023, some time will have passed since the events of Supergirl series finale. Since Supergirl's streamer is showing up in the final season of the Arrowverse drama, which I also recently made a video of it, which I will link in the description for you guys, if you guys want to check that out. That could perhaps be a way to naturally tie Lex into the story, especially if he's found a way to escape the Phantom Zone. But at this point, since The Flash Season 9 is already more than halfway done with filming the final season, it's highly unlikely that Crier's Lex will guest star in an episode. Unless his return is being kept under wraps. I was going to say that too. Because we get Ryan Router to be come back. We're getting Dreamer to come back into the Arrowverse. Who knows who's going to be in the Flash Season 9? Stephen and Mel could easily be in Arrow in the final season, because I know he expressed interest. Who knows? Maybe Carol Danvers is going to make her return. John Diggle. Other some teams of Team Arrow, some teams of Team Supergirl, Team Legends could be in season 9. I do hope now that we're talking about cameos before continuing, I do hope that if we do get any more cameos, that at least one of them is Cisco Ramon. At least one of them. Because Cisco Ramon, no offense to Chester, is my favorite nerdy, pop culture making sidekicks to the Flash. and it would be so cool to like see like so cool, a bit poetic, to like to see Cisco like pretty much the original team Arrow or the original team Flash to reunite for one last adventure, even if it's for like I think the this last season is going to be like 12, 13 episodes. So even if it's for like half the season, I'll be cool with that because Cisco, like when he was on, was my favorite part of the Flash. Because you want to talk about identity, identifying to like to characters, seeing yourself represented on screen. Cisco Ramon was pretty much me. My representation on screen. Not, and yes, he's Mexican, I'm black. I mean, like, in terms of personality. Because I'm usually the one in the group that makes all those, like, pop culture references. And so did Cisco Ramon. So that's the reason why I identify the most with Cisco on Team Flash. At least they're to left. Anyways. Will the Flash Season 9 bring an end to the series? It definitely the end of Arrow for the Arrowverse, which has been a flagship franchise for the CW since 2012. Since Gotham Knights isn't connected to either the Flash or Superman and Lois once the latter finishes its run, that would be it for the Greg Berlanti produced universe. It also helped that the Arrowverse and DC TV's brand's future of the CW is looking extremely bleak based on recent comments from the new executives, with Nexstar now being their new majority owner. With that said, fans can look forward to some Arrowverse action in 2023, while it's still possible as they wait for more Superman DCU news. So yeah, I know this somewhat took more into the Arrowverse talk more than Henry Cavill, but I feel bad for Henry Cavill because I know he really wanted to play this role. I could feel the love that he had for this role, and he's amazing. As Superman, like I said, I think it would have been poetic if Man of Steel 2 was the last Snyder first movie, because Man of Steel started it, so it would have been very poetic for him to end it. And I'm hoping Gunn allows that to happen, because we're still getting, like, as far as I'm aware, Aquaman 2, Shazam 2, and The Flash. And that also begs the question, with The Flash dealing with the multiverse a bit, because Flashpoint and stuff, like, will that be like what happened on the Snyderverse? Be like let's say Earth 3, while this new DCU being on like Earth 5, and if they want to keep like the Arrowverse somewhat connected, that way they can have like the Arrowverse, like our main characters of the Arrowverse be on Earth, still be on Earth 1, Earth Prime. I don't know. I was trying too hard with that, but are they going to like at some point include like the Snyderverse, the Arrowverse into this new DCU, essentially making them canon, and terms that canon to their respective universes as well? I don't know. But like I said, I do feel like Henry Cavill deserves to be Superman at least one last time. At the very least, one last time. He's even though I do enjoy the Superman and Lois Superman, as of right now, like, and the Superman and Lois Superman actor, he does a really good job of embodying Superman. But for me, when it comes to current day Superman, Henry Cavill is the current Superman, and it's a wasted opportunity for DC not to have him back, at least for one last ride. Rather it's in like Black Adam 2 or Man of Steel, was preferably Man of Steel 2. Because I feel like, and I think Man of Steel 2 will essentially make them more money than Black Adam 2. But it's Henry Cavill, and he, I think, will draw in that necessary crowd. Anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Until then, love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. And we'll talk to you fellow mutants later. Later, taters.